It has been a very long time since I have played a horde, so I figured we might as well switch it up a little bit, get a horde action going on today. This is vanilla, and it should be quite a bit of fun. There's quite a bit of achievements you can go for as a horde, though I think we're probably going to go for these banners deserve a saga, and possibly the Qing in China, which just basically means form Qing and then conquer all of China. I think we can probably do that. Zhongzhou gets banners, so we're just going to go ahead and raise those up right off the rip. They're expensive, but I definitely plan to outgrow them. They have extra discipline, they are cheaper, they cost more to reinforce, but they also use very little manpower. So all of my cavalry will be these guys. We're going to get rid of any vanilla cavalry we have, and that is what we're going to go with. We are a tributary of the Ming, and we're going to use that to our advantage. Sell some titles, yoink some land, and we might as well try to get these guys at least a little bit happy. Conquer all the provinces in the Fur-Dan area. We can do that. I was definitely planning on doing that anyways. Ally with Korchin. I think that is definitely smart. Maybe we can find another one up north here. That would be great. Yeah, this would be good. We'll come after them eventually, but it keeps us from getting attacked, which is definitely good. All right, we got our first attack over here. They're allied to Korchin, actually. Maybe not. These guys are allied to Orochi, so that would actually be perfect for us. I can co-belligerent them. Yeah, we're going to do this. I'll call in Korchin. I'm not actually going to give them anything. That is going to be totally fine with me. Yeah, nobody wants to fight me, so this is actually like totally perfect for me. Oh yeah, we're going to win if we keep winning battles like that. Doesn't help that our Khan is a decent shock general. Oh, is this a stack wipe? It very well may be a stack wipe. Not a stack wipe. Unfortunate. My goal is that they'll actually take everything back, and then I can just get it all for myself. Like this is like perfect, totally perfect for me. Separate piece, you guys, for a full annex. Don't care. And then we do a little bit of raising, right? So since we just took it, we might as well raise them all, and then that makes it cheaper to core it, as well as gives us mana to help pay for coring it. It's perfect. And since we have our friend Korchin in a war, we might as well continue the tactic here of going to war. Chaining them together definitely is not a bad thing. Get enough war score here that they won't be able to join whenever they peace out, and then we can annex these guys as well. Hordes are just so much fun, man. Hey, radical reforms, nice. Yeah, I can't really afford either of them, so I guess we just fire them both. It's fine. It's gonna free up some points for some technology. Love that. And get these guys full annexed as well. Easy peasy. And you don't really have to worry about AE because you're gonna annex anybody who could join it because they're all Tengri, so it's perfect. And now we push up north and get to the Nivik. We have call for peace going on down here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to white peace these guys. They won't be upset with me, so I won't get in trouble for not giving them land. And it allowed me to annex 2 people. So it's honestly perfect. Suppose I should probably get started on a navy. That would make sense. And since these guys are here, we might as well go in on them. No big deal. I can't full annex these guys because oh, actually I can. Nice. Well, I'll just do that then. You really are able to take a crazy amount of land as a horde. It's kind of nuts. And again, the AE literally does not matter. We're 6 years in and I've already annexed all this. Of course, we need that Jilin for to form Manchu, which gives us free cores on all this land up here. It may not be the most efficient, but we'll still be very big and strong, and we'll be able to form Manchu before too long whatsoever. Uh-oh, Oirod is actually annexing them. That's no good. We'll do what we can then. Definitely going to have some rebels, needless to say. We'll handle them as we can. Oirod just full annexed them. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I'm going to have to dissolve my alliance, obviously. They're allied to Oirod as well, so that's going to be a problem. We'll have to figure that out. Make sure that you are decreasing autonomy. It is very important, and if you do it early, then you'll have to deal with less rebels in the long term. What this does is this will allow you to get much more force limit and make lots of money. Korea and Haichi, valid rivals. Sounds good to me. Couple more banners. We'll go with like 2 more. We don't want to have too much. We are a step horde, so we can have lots of them, but it doesn't mean that we should. It's definitely going to hurt our economy, and having some money in the bank is definitely going to be good as well. Korea has no friends. May actually be a great opportunity for us, especially considering the fact that we have mountain forts now. This is a fort on a mountain as well, so we have to siege this fort here in order to get into their lands. Something to keep in mind. I think we might as well give it a shot, but we've got some rebels looking to pop, so I'm going to wait on them first. Another state means another round of autonomy decreasing. Very good. I'll even core up Sakhalin. Sounds good to me, man. Get these guys up here to provoke some rebels. And fight them on the defensive. It's definitely going to be good. Generally, rebels will spawn in the highest development province. So like this one is probably where these ones will spawn. So that's how you can kind of predict where they are if you want to provoke them. Get them out of the way, so to speak. Ooh, local defensiveness on one of our mountain forts. Say less. Ming wants some maps, 10 prestige, easy enough. And let's go ahead and declare a tribal conquest war on these guys. I'm gonna scorch this province, it's my capital, but what it will do is it will slow them down if they want to siege me, which is definitely what we want. Yeah, they're carpet sieging down some of my lands. Definitely not ideal, but once I crack this siege open, it's gonna be smooth sailing for us. We can start getting some wipes going on. Try to catch out as many of their little small stacks as humanly possible. Oh yeah, mountain fort. We lose the shock damage, but we still are gonna win because it is a mountain fort. So that's pretty solid. Again, mountains, but their morale is already very shaken. So this is great for us. 7%. Ah, very good. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I'm gonna hire some mercs over here just to make sure that I've got enough men in the front line. These guys are being relentless. They just keep on sending more and more men in. They have no manpower left, so we're good, but very annoying. Let's go ahead, get them off this fort yet again. These guys are just absolutely relentless. This is so annoying. Oh, here we go. Onto the mountain fort they go. Yeah, they're not going to be able to keep on reinforcing this army. They're done. Oh, Haichi got eaten by Mongolia. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this is definitely a little spooky here. We'll see how things go. And they're both allied to Oirat because, you know, targeting the player and all that. And of course they are. Man, Korea is such a pain in the butt cheeks to deal with. It's crazy. Obviously, we're going to go horde ideas first. It's just so good. Cav to infantry ratio and cav cost. Save my economy with one single idea group. Lovely. We've taken their capital, which will allow us to get basically whatever we want here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get them mostly annexed here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. And then raise it all because we're a horde. That's what we do. So cheap to core it all up. Literally pays for like 3/4 of them because I only had like less than 100. So we've overrun the whatever this word is, which is going to give us infantry cav to infantry ratio, so we can run full cav armies and tribe loyalty equilibrium. Completing a mission will refresh the duration of the aforementioned modifier. Oh, very nice. Very high war exhaustion, so let's just chill out for a bit. Let's mark these guys as vital interests. We're going to need to know when they are going to war. Obviously, that will be very important for us because they're hugboxing me. We have Mount Pake 2, which is going to give us a loss of corruption, horde unity, and we will gain a temple, or lose our temple, and gain a great temple. Interesting. But either way, we will be gaining this dominance of the horse lords for an extra 10 years, which is wonderful. I think tax and corruption is good. The 20% manpower is awesome, but we are also running with banners, so you don't need as much manpower, so we'll go with that. The Khan is dead. Long live the Khan. So yeah, I basically need to wait for Oirat and Ming to go to war. That's kind of gonna be important for us. It shall all be cored up, yes. Continue to decrease autonomy. This is one of those things. Playing as a horde, people always forget to decrease their autonomy and then complain about hordes having weak economies. It's because of the autonomy, I promise. Just like that, I'm making 3 ducats a month. That's insane. Yeah, Oirat annexed Mongolia. It was actually very spooky. Build some forts up here. This is mountains that will communicate with this one down here as well, so should be good. It will also cover all of these provinces, so we should basically be impenetrable into Korea. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Ming is at war, and that means it is time. It is time. Let's head right on in. No problem at all with me. Might even be able to declare both of them, and I will. And that should be a full annex on them. Absolutely love to see that. Just needed to wait for our time to shine, that's all. And that is a full annex for Dem Johns up here as well. Now, I actually need to not core any of this because I'm pretty sure I get free cores on all this stuff. So we can actually yoink this. You don't get a full refund if it's past 10%, but we'll still get most of it refunded. We can now click Unite the Fragments. Advanced cavalry regiments will appear in our capital, which is wonderful. Permanent claim on Manchuria, and all we need to do is core up this province here, and then we will be able to form Manchu. So we just need 1 core, and you can see here we will gain a core on the Manchuria regions. We don't need to core any of this. This is all free cores, and we might as well annex these guys while we're here. They just have 5,000 men running around somewhere. I have no idea where. Quite a nice little burst of expansion there, though. Love to see that. And that is another full annex on you and all their money. Why not? Anything over here I do actually need to core up, so I'll have to core this all manually, but that's fine. Wow, it does look like it may actually be my time to attack these guys. I'm going to wait until we core this one up. That way I can form Manchu, get the cores, and then reconquest on them. That will be much cheaper for us. We'll now adopt our Manchu identity. We will take the Manchu ideas because they're very good, And now you can see we have cores on all this up here. So why don't we just go ahead and wait a month and then do a reconquest war on these boys up here. Make sure we're coring everything up as we should be. For some reason, Oira is bringing their army over onto Sakhalin. So I will stack wipe their whole army right now, which is absolutely beautiful. AI just handing me a dub right there. Now we just need to get them full occupied to the best of our abilities. And that is a big, fat, juicy dub. We can also get some more banners. Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of corruption is really not an issue for me. There they go. They pieced out of this war. And I don't think they're going to have an army anytime soon that I need to be worrying about. Yeah, just take a couple of these small little wipes, as we should. And that is definitely game. All you need to do is just wait for your time, and you will thrive. That is 100%. I will take all of my cores first and foremost, and then we can kind of decide what we want to do from there. A nice long border with the Ming may be good because it gives us areas that we can build forts on. This is all steppes, maybe some highlands over here, so maybe we could snake a couple of provinces. It does cost quite a bit of AE, but I really am not too fussed about it. That is a really good peace deal. And of course, we raise it all because I don't care. We have reorganized the tribes, giving us some raised power gain, manpower recovery speed, yearly horde unity, and autonomy in provinces of our culture will be lowered by 10, which is nice. We also get dominance of the horse lords expanded for another 10 years. And again, we have the rise of the Nuhachi. Also, our modifier will be extended for another 10 years. So we can get a ruler. He'll also be a legendary conqueror, a general, or a commandant with some mill mana. Well, I'm always going to be good with a new leader. A 656 legendary conqueror, shock damage in years of separatism. That is very nice. We'll also get issue the 7 grievances, which will extend our modifier another 10 years, as well as our ruler will become, we'll get general. Oh my gosh, 20% siege ability, global attacker dice roll bonus. That is, that's pretty dang good. Safe to say we are not going to be being friendly with the Ming for very long. Oh wait, we're actually not their tributary now. Oh, okay. Well, I'm very rich. I suppose I should at least get a couple more infantry and all that. The bigger we are, the less likely they will be to challenge us. Oh. Well, it looks like we may have our time to shine before too long. But in the meantime, our truce with these guys will be up next month. So let's get ready to rumble down there. Of course, with no friends, we'll just go for tribal conquest. It gives us less AE and we'll be able to full annex them probably. Let's head on down and wipe out as many of them as we can. Their army is dead. We have rebels popping, so let's go handle them. Rebel. Though I will definitely start working on building up a fort line. We're going to need it for the Ming. Not necessarily too worried about a war against them, but, you know, the more painful we can make it for them, the better. Obviously, we won't attack them or anything until the unguarded nomadic frontier happens. You can do it before. We could very easily beat up on them right now. Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll sort out stuff after the Korea War and then we'll figure it out. And that we shall. Oh, shoot, I can't annex them. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, that's okay. That's all right. I would like to at least exile them to Jeju, but I don't have the choice. Oh well. Look at this one. Lowered it by 9 dev. We'll gain 14 horde unity, which is great, but that's a lot of mana right there. It's a lot of mana. We will get the Hermit Kingdom, the conquest of Korea, which will allow us to get some bonus from them. Goods produced is always a good choice. Tech cost is always a good choice. Idea cost is always a good choice. Ooh, warriors don't read books will be reduced. That's nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with the idea cost. That's fine. Realistically, I should start working on getting the Renaissance here, and our capital would be a good spot for it. So let's just go ahead and just dump our mana into it. I know I'm working on an idea group, but I don't really care a whole lot. I'd rather just get the institution. That's going to be a priority for me. So let's go ahead and develop that. And then you can just yoink that dev for a little bit of extra money. Oh, lovely. As far as forts go, we should probably continue to build up the forts. Definitely on like defensible terrain. We do have a global attacker dice roll bonus, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Man, I guess it would be probably in our best interest. We'll wait until these forts are built up and then we'll attack them. Let our autonomy tick down a bit and all that is fine and dandy. Gonna have lots and lots of rebels, but that is totally fine with me if it means I can make, you know, a significant amount more money. But it's quite a good bit of growth here for less than 40 years. I will happily live with that. Rival the Ming, of course. Ashikaga, I suppose. Golly, a 25 stack. I'm gonna have to get the armies together for that one, I think. Let's get them in there. Should be fine. Forts are looking good so far. Let's go with some land maintenance. Definitely always going to be appreciated. Reinforce speed, huh? Sounds good. I have manpower. They do not. I think it might as well be time to go for that mandate. I hope I don't regret it. Get a couple more infantry in the army just to be sure. I'll let them come onto my forts and then I'll attack them there. That should be smart enough. Should be able to get some easy claps on these armies because they're going to be receiving so much shock damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, we stack wiped them. Oh, baby. Is that another one? That is another one. My goodness. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, Ming absolutely such a paper tiger. Could support some rebels in their land. That could be smart. Mongol separatists? I don't have the money, actually. Never mind. They're landing men in Korea. All right, dude. Ideally, we're going to be able to beat up on some of them over here. That would be great. Hey, possible banners. Lovely. They want to come up here and siege all this like 3 dev provinces. It's really not a problem for me. Meanwhile, I will catch up and hopefully wipe out their armies. That is another wipe. Yeah, the Ming with no mandate or low mandate is absolutely just, they cannot cope. Kill off some rebels, come on over here and crush a couple of Chinese boys. I'm gonna need to come over here and take siege down Shenyang as well. That will be good for us. Now we'll do a bit of carpet sieging. I think we'll be able to get out of this war without too much hassle. And we'll just keep on trying to track down their armies. I mean, as long as we can do it, we might as well. I'll be able to embrace institution here before too long, so I'll just hold off on that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do that. 25% cav combat ability, tribes loyalty, promoted cultures, lovely. Unguarded nomadic frontier is well underway. Ming is now, they're gonna die. There's no way they make it out of this alive. Man, I've been on this fort for a long time. Thank you, very good. Might as well get another stack wipe on them. And yeah, they're done. They're not gonna make it out of this alive. I vote we take Beijing and maybe like this northern state here. Then we take all of their money and then we'll probably turn around and truce break them. Probably. Just do some one size army carpet sieging. This is how you know they're done. Oh, my heir is dead. Unfortunate. He was pretty good as well. Sadly. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, these guys are being annoying. They just keep on going back and forth onto their boats. And with that stack wipe, they have 7,000 men left. Not bad at all. And we can now get the peace deal we wanted, which is going to be wonderful. That amount of money is going to literally like swarm my entire land with inflation. That's okay. We can raise some provinces, and most importantly, we can raise Beijing, which I'm gonna do. Why not? Though we'll move our capital there once we eventually form the Qing. For now, I'm not too fussed about it. We're not gonna do it right now. We have bypassed the Great Wall. If we could complete this while at war with them. Okay. Well, we can do that. Or we can gain some stability. Well, ideally, we'll be able to gain stability after the war. Well, let's get a little more land, a little more crown land money. Click a couple of dev clicks here. That will allow us to embrace this institution before too long. Just like that, we will embrace institution, take all of the technologies. We are 3 years ahead of time with almost maxed out mana. Next idea group, probably humanist, makes it easiest to expand very quickly. The Years of Separatism is crazy good. And then some more stab cost. Cannot beat it. Buy down that war exhaustion a little bit. We're going to immediately truce break these boys next month. Why not? Get my armies in position though. Actually, I lied. I'm going to get my land cored up first. That makes more sense. But yeah, I'm going to lose 5 stability, so I'm not going to click this mission yet. There's no reason to do that. Ming has 6 loans. So we might be able to bankrupt them. That would be great. They don't really have a whole lot of rebels, so that's also really good. Also, keep in mind this we core this up very quickly because this is we're in the Chinese culture group now. And it cores up faster if it's in your culture group. If you didn't know, now you do. For the Horde, this will give us a level 2 diplomat for half off, as well as since we have accepted an Altaic culture, we get dev cost for 20 years. That will be helpful for developing the institution once colonialism spawns, so that'll be really good for us. Let's go ahead and go with AE impact. That seems appropriate. We'll save up a little bit of admin mana. That way, once we do go to war, we'll be able to, you know, fix that quickly. Because truce breaking takes a lot of stability. We are a Miltech ahead of them, which is nice. I'd love to get this Miltech ahead of them, but it's not really a huge issue. There we go. We can now core up some stuff over here, which I shall. I think when we form Qing, we'll automatically become an empire, so no point in spending the Diplo on that. Oh yeah, our stab cost is going to be nice and low. This is great. They're allied to Coho, who I don't even know about. So let's go ahead and wait a minute. Why can I not? Oh, are you not allowed to truce break for the mandate, CB? Interesting. Okay, well, I did not know that. Well, in the meantime, I might as well just push on over into Oirat. Looks like Chagatai is already eating them up. Oh my gosh, they got full annexed by Chagatai. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, so much for that. Oh, hold up. Japan is an absolute mess. Okay, Ashikaga lost the shogunate to Hosokawa. Interesting. Of course, their capital is on Jeju over here, so I'm gonna have to get some transports. All right, go ahead and yoink, and then go to war with these guys. We'll go for tribal conquest, of course. Let's get the navy over here. They have 17 galleys, but I have 23, so I should be good. All right, we have won this, and if you don't know, if you peace out before these boats actually leave the port and go into the sea tile, you don't even have to fight their navy. And so that is how we will do that. Very good. And they just disappear. Very nice. So I guess we might as well just do this since we can't do it. And apparently we can change our name to Later Jin, gain some prestige, as well as Enlightened Ruler, transform our bureaucracy and army, thus centralizing our internal affairs. Very good. Wait, I didn't get an event. I was supposed to get an event. I've been lied to. Oh, here it is, actually. There we go. Reform progress growth for 25 years, as well as yearly corruption. Lovely. Chagatai has a conquested Caradel, and looks like Ming is starting to collapse from the south. I'll bide my time. We could get some global modifiers over here, which is pretty dang solid. An extra admin mana for our entire game. That's pretty solid, man. Right now we get advisor cost and autonomy change. Both are pretty good. That's a really good monument, actually. Might as well get a little more cavalry over here. Yeah, we have a army size of 90% of our force limit and at least 8 banners. So let's go ahead and get army drill gain 4 banners. That's actually really solid for the rest of the game even. Oh my gosh, awesome. We've got the Manchu script, which is going to give us institution embracement, spread and speed, or embracement cost and spread, and then cost of advisors with ruler's culture. Very nice. Now, I can only have 20 banners. Obviously, we're going to need a lot more if we want that achievement. So we're going to have to start doing some culture conversions. I already am working my way through humanist. Sadly, I think I probably should have gone religious for the conversion cost, but yeah, it is what it is. Safe to say, we've got plenty of Diplo to spare. So let's go ahead and just do a little bit of conversion. We'll start with the ones that are the cheapest ones and we'll make our way through it. If you don't know, culture adjacent makes it 25% cheaper, so it is best to be a little smart about what you're converting and making sure that you are getting those modifiers. Otherwise, it can be quite expensive. And we've got plenty of mill mana, so let's just go ahead and do some mill deving. Not a problem. Obviously, colonialism is right around the corner. We're going to develop that, but I don't think we're going to be hurting on mana. Doesn't look like Ming's doing too good. They just pieced out Chagatai. Yep, free stability. Don't mind if I do. Well, cavalry cost and cav to infantry ratio sounds good to me. That puts us at 95% cav to infantry ratio. Nice. It literally says doo-doo. His name is doo-doo. Well, I can spend some mana to get an extra monthly mana. Sounds good to me. Truce is up in February, so we're gonna go ahead and get our armies in position here. They have not recovered, so I don't think we're going to be worried about that. And I think it's going to be pretty expensive here. Maybe we're going to wait for this tech. I don't think I need to worry about them beating me on mill tech. Here we go. We've got the mandate CB back. So let's go ahead and do that. No problem at all. And we just flood them in. No big deal. They've got 3 heavy ships. I don't know if we can actually beat their navy, but it's worth a try. Definitely looks like we beat their navy. I think with their mandate being so low, they are terrified of doing anything with me. So they're just kind of sitting back and waiting. And we have sunk most of their ships. Life is good. Oh my gosh, I'm stack wiping their armies with like a 1-to-1 army. This is absolutely just so mean. Look at that. That's crazy. How? That is actually insane. I can get some innovativeness if I take it next year. So I think I'll just take Miltech. It's fine. It's not actually that much more expensive. So we'll go ahead and do that. Chasing down their armies, killing them all. This is definitely how we want to do this. And the rest of the army will be carpet sieging while we chase down the rest of their 14,000 men. Yo, what is this? Our spy network, siege ability, and then the fort is in disrepair. The siege tick is 7 days. That's pretty nutty. Maxed out on dip, so let's get some of that culture conversion going on. Now, I can take a lot of land, but I cannot claim the mandate. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of their money, because I don't want them to completely collapse and then somebody else take the mandate. I want to take the mandate. But if I take the mandate now, you'll see my mandate growth will not be that high because I need Nanjing, which is down here. And I don't think I'll be able to take Nanjing as well as the mandate itself. So that's complicating things, because not having Nanjing is definitely going to hurt me, and I won't have any tributaries to speak of. So taking the mandate is like not super intelligent up front. So I think we're actually just going to dominate them and take a ton of land in the war, and then in the next war we will look to take the mandate. Very nice. A lot of overextension, but as you will soon see, it doesn't actually matter because we're going to raise it all, and we get lots of money. Life is good. Go ahead and handle Nanjing as well. We're maxed out on Diplo, actually. Should have seen that, but that's okay. Colonialism has spawned, so I think I should just develop it with all this excess mana we have. This province right here is perfect for it, so let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of mana spent here will save us a lot in the long term, so let's go ahead and do that. Lots of grain, lots and lots of grain. And we'll have it in our capital here in just a couple of years, so that's good. We're still overextended, but it's actually not that bad at all. Gonna go ahead and go with the tribe's land rights for a little bit of extra governing capacity. We're starting to hurt a bit. We can now embrace institution, and I shall. Culture conversions are going quickly. Some of these more expensive ones obviously are expensive, but the major thing you have to keep in mind is that the development is what allows us to get more banners. We're already up to 28, so we're gonna need to culture convert quite a few more. But this is definitely going to be for the better. Nice. Pick up an alliance with Bengal. They're pretty big. Now what I could be looking to do would be to attack Japan for something and then white piecing out the Ming. That would be intelligent, and that is what I should probably try to do. Obviously, that means my navy will need to be built up. So let's go ahead, get a couple of heavy ships, a couple of galleys, and I will probably need at least a couple more transports if we want to be landing men on the islands. Get a couple more of these boys as well. Go ahead and fabricate a claim on Tsushima. Something straightforward like that would be easy. Something that we can get our men onto and then, occupy it for war goal. The event, the 1512 Yellow River Flood. Oh, hello there. I think this is the Yellow River, right? It flows through Nanjing. Either way, let's core all this up. We definitely are going to need to do that. Expensive, but believe me, it will be so worth it in the long term. Might as well start building some of these boys. They are definitely going to be useful. All right, so if I can declare this war, I will be able to white piece out the Ming quickly. I need 15 transports, so let's go ahead and just get over here with our navy. I'm going to land on Tsushima, occupy it, get the war goal as quickly as possible, and then I should be able to peace out quickly. That's the goal, at least. I imagine we have naval dominance. I'm not really fussed about that. And then we just have these guys hunt enemy fleets in the East China Sea, and we should be good to go. Big battles like this. Oh, I love it. And Ming, I just want to white piece them. Easy enough. And then maybe we can invade the home islands. I don't really see why we shouldn't. Oh man, our dude is dead. Unfortunate. Morale of armies -5. Sadly. Let's see here. Hopefully we can land some men. That would be ideal. Looks like we are good. We do a bit of occupation. Take Miltech for innovativeness. I think we can do that. We can actually upgrade our cav, which would be very good for us. And I think I had cannons unlocked and then I forgot about it. So I should probably get some cannons. Let's go ahead and get like 10 of them. We can afford them, that's for sure. Siege down Kyoto over here real quick. And we should just be able to piece them out for kind of however much we want. Should be able to basically do it. Shorter truce is fine with me, though I will take all of their money because obviously we do that. Finishing off humanist. Idea cost is always appreciated. We get national unrest. Just crazy. It's so strong. 045. All right, man. Ooh, 150 governing capacity. Don't mind if I do. Truce with the Ming is over. I think we can make it happen. And I do believe that this war is going to be the one where we will actually take the mandate. They're allied to Japan and Pegu. That's fine. I can actually come on in and just get onto Japan's capital and white piece them, I reckon. Yeah, we're winning sieges fast over in China, that's for sure. And Japan will get white peace. At least that will be the goal. White peace for Japan. We will come back for you shortly, my friends. We're going to 100% them, of course. Make sure we are getting all these occupations, not Chagatai, because Chagatai is a stinky poo-poo head and I don't want them to take land. There we go. Chagatai has peaced out, which is good. Bengal wants in. Sure. You guys can handle that side, I suppose. Oh no, they've sieged down a fort in my lands. Whatever will I do? Guess I'm just gonna have to go in and stack wipe their armies. First and foremost, you will give me the mandate. Then I will also need Canton, which is easy enough. Sadly, it cannot be connected. Well, I guess it can probably be connected to the mainland. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, well, this is fine. A little bit of AE. Oh, wait. Oh, we took the mandate, so that means we can't... Are we not a horde anymore? We're the Celestial Empire. Right. Ah, okay. Well, anyways, we can concentrate some development. That should remove the overextension that we had. And of course, we can install the Qing dynasty. We'll gain a core on some stuff, and it will change our culture over to Qing there. Hopefully that won't affect banners. I don't believe it will. We do start out with positive mandate. We have some devastation. That could be a problem, but I think we'll be okay. We can establish a tributary over here, so let's do that. I would like to establish a tributary on someone like these guys over here, but that's going to be easier said than done. Either way, we'll be able to attack these guys here in 3 years. Hopefully get a white peace with Ming. That should be smooth. 10% culture conversion cost, you say? Say no more. We can harmonize with Shinto for some infantry combat abilities. So let's go ahead and do that. Lots of crown land and also lots of estates. So obviously we're going to go ahead and get the monthly mana. I don't want to spend too much of my crown land if I don't have to, but this is all great stuff. My capital is now in Beijing, so we should be able to transfer with merchants now. We do have the unguarded nomadic frontier ticking up, and I assume it is from Chagatai. Yep. All right, well, we're going to have to go to war with them. I don't think that's really a choice. They're allied to Uzbek, Kazan, and Nogai. That is really annoying. I might be able to make some friends over here. We'll see what we can do. I imagine we can just stomp them in a war. It's just shouldn't have to be so painful to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer them tributary, and I should get a CB on them for refusing it. I could take the land in China, but I'm really not too fussed about that. This is only 50 AE if I tributary them, and I can probably keep them loyal, and that alone will get us quite a bit of province stuff here. So I think we're going to do that. So let's just go ahead and declare this war for forced tributary. These guys would actually join as well. So let's ask them to prepare for war. And now when I come over here, I should be able to just call them in. Very good. Easy peasy. Tech cost. Oh my gosh, so many decrees. This is crazy. Mandate growth modifier. Absolutely. I want to stack mandate if I can. The fall of Ming. Oh my goodness. Gain some mandate at the cost of some mana and meritocracy, or I can just gain a stability. Well, I suppose this is probably worth it. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and just go with court ideas. Lean into it. Why not? Switch our focus over to Diplo and ride it out. Oh yeah. They're going to be upset about this, but that's okay. Hey, yo, Great Qing gets admin efficiency. Okay, I can live with that. 25% core creation cost, 10% AE impact, and 15% advisor cost. These ideas are absolutely busted. That's crazy. Money for mandate sounds good to me. These guys want out. I will take their money. Sounds good. Of course, we will kill as many armies as we possibly can. These stack wipes are absolutely delicious. Again, money and war reps, and that should free us up pretty much to get out of this war. Just like that. And I will take all of their money as well. We're going to need it. They're going to be very disloyal, but the important thing is that they are going to give us lots of mandate growth from our tributaries here. So you don't have to pass the reforms in order by the looks of it. Interesting. Well, I might as well buff my cav. I'm using a lot of them. And I forgot, we actually got a big mission tree now too. And the yuan give me some 50 PP, which is fine, I guess. Also, a little bit of mandate is definitely appreciated. Do a little bit of development over here. It says it's been improved -2 times, so we're gonna have to, work on that. And then all we need to do is expand this infrastructure, and that will give us a mission over here. Once we get these guys a little bit more happy with us, I think I can manage that. Let's go ahead and get the Pearl Estuary expanded, which I assume is a modifier. Yes, here it is. So extra local trade power and governing increase. Very nice. And with a little bit of development, we can get the Eastern and Western bureaus, giving us some stuff over here. It will allow us to grant the eunuchs, or the eunuchs will be granted something, giving us mandate growth and reform progress growth, which is always appreciated. Should also be coring up as much land as possible, stating rather, because that will give us prosperity, which will get us eventually to the point where we will get more mandate. Now we can pay off their debt. We'll spend a lot of our money on that, but it will boost our relations up with them. You can see they're not actually that upset with us. As long as I can actually improve relations with them and increase trust, they should feel quite a bit better about things. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get them below 50 before too long. Neo-Confucianism sounds good. We are Confucian after all, though I want to get this Shintoism incorporated. I think that will help out quite a bit. Oh, Vaza Beijing. We got that Manchu culture. The eunuchs are definitely giving some interesting stuff. Basically, you're allowed to trade corruption for various modifiers, which is pretty cool. Some of the corruption is very high, though. Obviously, it's like you get bonuses, but then you have to basically fight it off. You know what I mean? So we might get some bonuses, but then you have to pay it down. So that's kind of an interesting concept. Oh, Japan is no longer allied. Interesting. Okay. So we just get a free CB, or we could tributary them, and I think I will just do that. That's not a problem for me at all. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Didn't really struggle at all. So I guess we can just make them a tributary. AE literally doesn't matter. I will take all of their money in an attempt to pay off their debts eventually, which allows me to basically buy their loyalty with their own money. All right, let's do that. You can see Chagatai is now loyal, and Japan will eventually be, which is awesome. And when our truce is up with these guys, we will have the Unifying China CB. We might not have it right now. We do, actually. So we could truce break them for it if we wanted to. We have a lot of debt. We could debase a little bit of tax here. That will allow us to pay off their debt. That would be quite good for our friendship with them. The sooner we get them loyal, the less we need to worry about them, you know, raising a ruckus. Nice, being ahead of time helps out with the corruption, that's for sure. The cornerstones of an empire. We have empowered the eunuchs, so we will get extra corruption. Nice, but we get reform progress, and they get influence. Nice. Ay. Let's expand palace bureaucracy, giving us some dev cost. Always nice to see. Oh my gosh, another river flood? Bro, what? I thought that already happened. Oh, that's so annoying. That is really painful, bro. Since I have negative stability, I literally am losing prosperity everywhere. That is so annoying. Japan is now loyal, so that is fine and dandy. Gain 18 extra mana a year from those guys. Nice. Go ahead and yoink. A capital for the Qing. Nanjing or Beijing. Does it matter? No? I guess we'll stay with Beijing. It's fine. All these stab hits are quite annoying, though. Definitely need to get my mandate up, man. This is annoying. Or meritocracy, rather. Once we finish harmonizing, that will allow this harmony to go back up. We definitely need it to. Truce with the Ming is over, and I will be able to get cores on all of the land that I take with this Unify China CB, which is statistically significant, my friends. Getting rebel bombed by like 30 plus stacks over here. Ming never changes. So everything that I'm occupying, I'm getting cores on, which is kind of insane. So we're going to take everything that we possibly can, especially if it means we get good borders. That would be ideal for me. I want good borders. Bro, what is up with all these stab hits? This is so cancer. Oh my gosh, man. I don't want to have more corruption, but I don't think I really have a choice. Like, it's crazy how much we're gaining. I have to fight it for 38 ducats a month? Yeah, the eunuchs are a trap. The eunuchs are totally a trap. Yeah, screw you guys. Screw you guys. We're going to have to just buy the stability down. It is what it is. And then I immediately get another event. Bro, I'm losing interest. I'm losing interest real fast. Okay, so let's just work our way through our cores here. Definitely want to take as many of these as possible. This makes it entirely free to core. Free. So let's take a look at the forts here. Maybe it would be smart for me to snipe the forts as well. And that is absolutely just disgusting, and I love it. And it's less than 50 AE. Wonderful. The Emperor of China is in good hands. Agreed. Agreed. Might as well do a little bit of looting, you know. Oh wait, I harmonized. This localization is broken. This should give me Shinto? What happened? I actually don't know. Yeah, obviously our harmony is affecting this a lot. Once we get harmony up, we'll be in a better spot. And there we go. That is 100% peace deal. Lovely. The 3 feudatories giving us 20 mandate as well as 25 prestige, which we already have maxed out at army tradition, and we will now be a benevolent leader, which is wonderful. I always love having good things like that. Devastation is definitely a problem, so we're gonna have to figure that one out. Oh, right, it's because I just took over a bunch of land that has devastation. I knew that. Let's take out a loan, build a couple of forts that will communicate and give us better devastation reduction, and core everything up because they were for free. This will make us very rich very quickly. Sadly, you only get partial cores. That makes sense. Let's switch our focus over to admin. We are definitely struggling with that. Get that stability up. Very good. Yeah, it really is the corruption that's getting us. Low meritocracy is definitely affecting it, but I think the major one is this increased Unix influence as well as provincial administration. Their influence will be done a bit. This one is for till 83. That is actually so painful. But I think that that is a great place to call it. We've played 100 years and we are making great progress on our banners. We're up to 60 of 100. So we just need to push and keep on pushing. If you guys want to see us finish this challenge run, make sure you leave a like on the video. 500 likes and we will get a part 2 here in just a few short days. I really do appreciate you watching all the way to the end of the video. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do it. There's going to be a lot of fun content coming out on the channel in the coming months and weeks and days. So if you want to subscribe, you can do that. And if you ding the bell, you get notified when these videos go up live. And that is all I got for you. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.